So we're back for our first cup game of the season in the Pila FA Malaysian Cup, and we're still unbeaten in the league. However, we're not top. Yeah, so welcome back. We played 3 games since we were here last, kicking off the start of the season with that 3-0 victory over Johor and 1-0 over Protap. We then beat PDRM in our first game off camera 2-1. Shawal and Aziman scoring in this one, Mindenke pulling one back, but it was too little too late for them. We played a lot better than the scoreline suggested in this game, just couldn't find the goals really. What we did find the goals in was the game against our former team again, Kuchin. We beat these 5-1. Shawal with 2, Jose with 1, Ada scoring a goal and Aziman scoring a goal. Cristaldo sent off in the 77th minute, but we were cruising really at this point. Rosali pulling one back for them in the 58th minute, but we were comfortable and dominant in this game. Even after the red card as well, it was so easy for us. But then performance levels dropped off for our next 2 games, back-to-back 1-0 draws, one against Kelatan. Aaron Shah scoring for us, Abdullah scoring a 90th minute equaliser for them. In fairness, this was a fair result. We were pretty poor in that game. And likewise against Pahang, where this time we had to get the 90th minute equaliser through Aziman after Bashar put them 1-0 ahead. Now today we play Ultimate in the FA Cup second round. These are technically a non-league team here in Malaysia. They're not in the playable leagues of Malaysia, so we should beat these comfortably. And like I mentioned at the end of last episode, if we beat these, then we will play the next round in this episode as well, because I believe it's going to be middle of this month. Now, if you're watching this when it comes out, there has been a minor update to Football Manager today as I'm recording, so yesterday as this comes out. There has changed some of the league structures and the formats in different leagues. So if you are deciding to play along with this challenge, you're starting afresh, note that when it gets to some leagues, it will be different to what you see here. I haven't looked at what's different yet. They've just noted that there's minor format changes, qualification rules, that sort of stuff. So you may notice things different from your own save to mine. That's just because I started it before the update, basically. But let's go and jump into this game against Ultimate, shall we? We are away from home in this one. And we're going with Yoravaj in goal, Ramli, Abdin, Ismail and Shufi at the back, Delira and Harun in midfield, Shawal, Jose, Cristaldo in the attacking trio, and Aziman up top. For some reason I've got Sad in my team, who is suspended. I don't think he was suspended when I picked him, but he must have been. I was clearly tired. Can I have? I can't have. Okay, I can't have more foreign players than that. I'd like Kieran Shaw on the bench, but he's out with the flu, so that's not possible for us. Who do we want on the bench here? That's not even the right guy. We're going to throw Jumat on the bench, even though he's not fully fit. Centre back on the bench, basically. Hopefully we're not going to need him. We're going to be cruising early on, and then we can just, relax as the game goes on. Try and save our energy here. But knowing what we're like in this save, it's not going to be a comfortable game. And we'll probably struggle. It's a goal kick from Razlan. Downfield, it's not a great one. Oh, actually, it is a great one because we're in the blue. They are in the red. And Ahmad is in, and it's saved by the keeper, and Abdin clears out. I got us confused for a second. Then I know which team I manage. Honestly, we are in the blue. And they come again, ball to back post, header clear. Forced Ishmael hits one. It's off the crossbar. And 5 minutes into this game, and we look to be sleeping early on here, we're already demanding more from the players to try and get them focused. We are having more of the chances, more of the balls, but clearly the better opportunities so far have fallen to Ultimate. We're going to go attacking and demand more once again. I'm going to be very, very unhappy if we get to half time at 0-0. So look at that, we've had 13 shots, 5 on target. Expected goals nearly, well, it's over 1.2 now, 61% possession, but we haven't seen an attacking highlight in our favour yet. We've had 2, and they've both come for them. And we are going to go into half time at 0-0. And I'm going to tell you it's absolutely unacceptable, because it is. We should be battering this team. We should be well, we are dominating in terms of possession and chances. Here is a chance from the corner. Cristaldo's corner, header clear. Harun should get there. Shufi to Shawal. Space down on this near side, but he's going to keep going himself. Can he find a cross? He pulls it back to Ramley. Delira. Back to Ramley. Beat his man and put a cross in, maybe. He does. Towards the back post. Cristaldo gets his head on. It's off the bar. Keeps it in. And that is his first goal of the season. The first goal for the club from Cristaldo. And it was a quite good goal, to be honest with you, from a position like that. It's a tight angle. Probably should have done better with the first header. To be fair, it's a bit harsh jumping above his man there. But to squeeze that in from there is lovely. And we'll have to think about making a change soon. Just in terms of fitness, we have a highlight actually. We'll hold off on the change until this highlight did just come on before I clicked the tactics page. Ishmael on the ball, goes back to the keeper. Abdin. Harun, Delira, who probably will come off at some point in this game, same as Jose. Shawal now down on this wing. Can he get another cross in? Goes to the byline, pulls it back instead to Ramley. Cross to Harun, space. Jose hits one, and he scores an absolutely beautiful goal there. Jose, whatever you want to call him. And that is probably going to be his final bit of action for us here. I thought Harun was going to hit it first time. Instead, he just shifted it to Jose. Beautiful finish from him. Lovely, lovely goal. And Aziman is going to drop back into that central attacking midfield role. And Ada can come on up top. Shawal is actually going to be switched with Ada, and Hassan will come on up top. And Ismail for Jumat. I don't know if we're going to get 3 subs, but we have. I've used them all earlier there. But I want to keep players fit and fresh. They can have some praise now. Don't get me wrong, I'm not thrilled with 2-0, especially when you consider how many chances we've had. 26 shots now, 11 on target, 62% possession. This should have been a lot more comfortable. A lot more comfortable, but in the end of the day, a win is a win. Ishmael now into the box. He's got a man square if you can find him. Bramley, his shot wasn't great, and it is cleared out. Highlight continues, though. Razak. Zahir Dullah. Ari found that far too easily there. Ramley shoots over the bar. And I don't particularly know what to make of this performance. On one side of it, we've been absolutely dominant. We have been dominant. But I have been particularly impressed. I will tell them it was good. The player ratings are all pretty good, but just personally, I wasn't particularly impressed with what I saw from us. But like I say, a win is a win. We are through to the next round where we play Kelatan United, which is coming up after the Sabah game. So in a couple of weeks' time, which is going to be the next part of this episode. So I'm going to go play Sabah offline now. We'll come back to that Kelatan game in just 1 second. So, part of me wishes that we'd played this game on camera, because this was an absolute cracker of a game. We won 4-2 here against Sabah. Zulmiri put them 1-0 up in the 19th minute before Shawal and Ishmael made it 2-1. Zulmiri getting his second goal again to make it 2-2 in the 47th minute, 45 plus 2, and then 1 minute later, Cristaldo made it 3-2 at half time, and what a half that was. Before Jonathan Delira scoring his first goal for the club, sealing the victory for us 4-2. What a game this was. And I forgot that I failed to show you the table at the start of the game. Yeah, we're in second behind Kuala Lumpur Rovers. We do have 2 games in hand over them. We are 2 points behind them now after that victory. So obviously we were on 14 points. They actually lost against Sarak. So we were 5 points behind them with 2 games in hand. We're now 2 points behind them with 2 games in hand, which is quite nice to see. 3 points ahead of ProTap as well. So we are in a very, very good position here. Of course, not even halfway through the season yet. So we've got to be switched on. We've got to continue our form and go with an unchanged team for the 3rd game in a row here. Eurovaj in goal, Ramli, Abdin, Ismail and Shufi, Delira, Harun, Shawal, Jose, Cristaldo and Aziman against Kelatan United, who are in the Division above us, Liga Super Malaysia. But they're struggling. 2 points from 6 games so far, 2 draws against Malacca and Penang, who are actually 2 decent teams in that league. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game. I don't doubt that at all. It's going to be a tough game. But I think there's definitely an opportunity for a victory here for us. I really do think we can get a win. And it'd be interesting to see what does happen. Of course, we come into this in form as well. They do not. We're still unbeaten this season in all competitions, which is wonderful. And hopefully that can continue. I can speak, honestly. They are in the white on the attack here. We're in the red. Bakari, Dzukepi, Warab, Mattioni hits one. Wonderful goal from Paolo Mattioni. And outside of the book, Foot. I really can't speak, honestly. Outside of the boot, there we go. Foot and boot mixed together both times there. Curling away from the goalkeeper. Wonderful strike that is. To make it 1-0. And yeah, not ideal. We're going to encourage them. We're going to try and keep spirits high. And we have a free kick here. Harun hits one, and it's off the crossbar. I thought for a second he was going to float that in towards the back post, but he shoots, and it's off the woodwork, and that was not far away at all. Let's fire them up for these final 5 minutes. It's a throw-in from Ramley. Finds Jose. Harun squeezes it through to Aziman. Passes block, comes back to him, goes back to Delira. A run. Cristaldo hits one just over the bar from him as well. We're getting chances. We've not had a shot on target yet, but we look pretty decent. It is 1-0. We will probably need to improve on their shooting, especially Aziman up top. Similar to Shawal on that right-hand wing. We need some improvements from him as well. We come towards the hour mark, and we are going to go make a change. And Ada is going to come on for Shawal. That is going to be the first change. And we're going to berate them now. We're going to go more attacking. We need to find a goal. We need to find a shot on target more than anything. San on for Aziman. 15 minutes to go. We have a free kick. It's a run. He hits one again. It's off the crossbar again. And nobody can get to the rebound. 15 minutes to go. We're on very attacking. We've demanded more from the players. We've hit the crossbar twice now. Ishmael is going to come off as Jamat for our final change. And it looks like we're going to go down here. Despite being in theory the better team, there is going to be a late chance. Can we get the ball off them and counter-attack? Mattioni. Sulhalimi. Hits one and it's over the bar. And I think that's going to be it. We've got 5 seconds. Keeper is not rushing at all and he plays it short. And that is probably going to be full time. Cristaldo switches it and it's given away. And that is going to be full time and that's going to be disappointing. That was a game there for a win. Expected goals, we were better. Possession, we were better. But just no shots on target. No shots on target, 2 off the crossbar. And that is the end of the cup run. And nobody to blame but ourselves. That was pretty disappointing. So, same again as previous seasons. We don't particularly have anything to play for this season. So, I'm going to go and play ahead to the final 2 games of the season. And we'll see if we manage to go up this year. Obviously, we can go up to the Liga Super. That's where we need to be winning. Because this is a league we don't need to win for the challenge. There's no point in hanging around on it. So tomorrow we're going to come back for the final 2 league games of the season. If you've enjoyed this, do hit that like button, subscribe if you are new here and you enjoy what you see. Till tomorrow, stay safe. See you then. Bye-bye.